Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Bloodlust Santa Monica. This is a demake of Vampire The Masquerade Bloodlines, a game that I haven't played, but I did watch my good friend Clay play it over on his channel a while back, and I really liked it. And aside from it being a demake, it's actually been remodeled into a point-and-click adventure game instead of an action RPG, which I think is really cool. They've added some new quests. The game is about 6 months old, I believe, but a new version has just come out, the definitive edition, which I believe has fixed a ton of bugs and added some new content and stuff. So the developer Emmanuel Montero reached out to me and asked if I wanted to play it. I said yes, so here we go. I'm going to give this a try. I'm really intrigued by this because I think a lot of these fan-made games tend to be very good. So here we go. Wow, that was loud. Okay, so we've got a bunch of characters here. Gianna, Matt, Kat, Ash, Chloe, Jess, and Stuart. And it seems like they maybe all have a different power or class. So Gianna can bribe, persuade for Matt, steal, intimidate, seduce, lockpick, or hack. Ooh, interesting. I mean, I'm kind of liking the look of Stuart so far. I think it might be kind of cool to be a hacker. And I love the character model, so we're going Stuart. Okay, this game is a demake of Vampire The Masquerade Bloodlines. The events depicted in this game took place in Santa Monica in 1997. At the request of the copyright owners, the names have been changed. Out of respect for the undead, the rest has been told exactly as it occurred. Nice. Here we go. Good evening, my fellow kindred. My apologies for disrupting or interfering with any business you may have had this evening. We are here because the laws that bind our society have been broken. As the Regent of Los Angeles, I am within my right to grant or deny the vampires of this city the privilege of progeny. Many of you have come to me seeking this permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused my permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. It pains me to announce the sentence, since as some of you may know, the penalty of this transgression is death. Let the penalty commence. Oh, I love the pixel art, by the way, fantastic. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a progenitor, most child are doomed to walk the earth, never knowing their place, their responsibility. And most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that... This is bullshit! ... If Mr. Jack would let me finish, I have decided to let this vampire live. He shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening. Boom. Okay, controls. Use things, left click, look at things, right click, tab, show all items, and queue for quest journal. And we're in. Okay, we're in. Quest journal. First steps. Okay, Sebastian Delacroix has dictated that you are to meet with his servant Mercurius in Santa Monica. He'll provide the details of your first mission. Okay, so we've got to read the note, enter the Santa Monica suites, and meet Mercurius in his suite. Can we? No, we can't take them off. I was going to say it'd be a bit weird. Alright, so we are here. Look at this. This is really cool. It's like familiar, yet so different. It's cool. I like it. Bed. This is the filthiest bed I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so we've got a cheap watch. A cheap watch that's not fooling anyone. And there it is, look at that. Cool. What's going on here? What's this stuff? Don't know. Can we use the toilet? Oh, we can't. Come on. You've got to be able to use the toilet. It's like the most important thing. Bottle of wine. A cheap bottle of red wine. Okay. Stereo. Let's see. Stuck in a difficult situation? Kilpatrick's bail bond can put your feet back on the street. Call now, 988 bail out. Nice. Anything in the fridge? Blood bag. Bag of blood, typo negative. Is there any other blood bags in there? No. It says a laptop. A splendid next generation laptop computer with a blasting 80 megabytes of RAM. Read email. There's nothing in the email inbox. Okay. Can we hack that? Is that something we can do? No, we can't. Okay. Handwritten note. I'm guessing this is the one. Somebody left a note for me on the desk. How romantic. Welcome to the city of Los Angeles. I hope you find your new accommodation suitable to your humble position in Santa Monica. Head to the suites in Santa Monica and meet my agent Mercurius. He will provide you with the details of your first mission. Yours sincerely, Sebastian Delacroix. Nice. Okay, so we've ticked that off. Read the notes. Now we need to go to the Santa Monica suites. We've got hints. We've got save or load. We've got give feedback about the game. Nice. You can give feedback to the devs directly from in the game. That's a pretty cool thing. Money clip. There's a bottle of glue in here. Wait, what? Oh, we clicked the desk drawer by mistake. Nothing there. Alright, well, we got some glue. As well as money. Clip containing $200. Nice. We wouldn't have got that glue if I hadn't misclicked there, so that's pretty cool. Anything on the TV? Let's see. The slaughter in Santa Monica Pier continues to baffle the police investigators of Los Angeles. As stated by the head of the police department, it's still too early to discard any explanation. We will continue to inform about these and other pressing affairs after the break. Enough. Alright, Jack. Let's chat, bro. Hey kiddo, my name's Jack. Delacroix sent me to help you settle in your new apartment. Hi Jack, nice to meet you. Fuck off, I'm out of here. Fuck off. Ah, you have balls, that's for sure. I'll let you be. Well, I'll be around if you need me, alright? Okay, let's ask about the note. I've read the note, what now? Ah, I don't know, kid. Go out and see the world for yourself. I'll be here if you need some advice later on. Okay, what are you doing here? I'm your vampire babysitter. Ha ha ha, just kidding. Delacroix sent me to help you start off on your right foot in Santa Monica. Also, you have to follow his direct orders, so I can't let you out until you've read the note on your desk. I've done that. What am I supposed to do now? Explore the city, meet the locals, learn the ropes. Have some fun, kiddo. I'm sure you'll find something to do. Alright, tell me about the vampires. Who do you want to talk about? Delacroix. Ah, that almighty King Delacroix. He's a vampire in charge of the city. Or at least he pretends to be. Delacroix is at the same time a tyrant and a puppet in the hands of Logia? Alright. Oh, cool. It goes like fainter or darker when you've read it. Nice. It's enough for now. I like his smile occasionally. It makes him look way less fearsome, doesn't it? Tell me about the factions. Sure, politics. Ask away. Okay. The righteous owner of the vampire traditions, the rules that govern all civilized vampires. They're obsessed with law and order, but often it's all just a cover for their absurd conspiracies. The Blood Cult. The cult is like a sect of bloodthirsty vampires worshipping chaos, blood and destruction. The Apostates? The Apostates are the misfits of the vampire society. They claim that all vampires are created equal, which makes a lot of sense when you're losing the war against the other two factions. Alright, fine, enough. Can I help you? What do you mean? Can I bring you something to eat, maybe? Do you have any errands? You're babysitting a vampire in a motel room. You really need some help. Bring you something to eat? Maybe not in a literal sense, but yeah, I could use some food for thought. You know, I'm building a collection of self-improvement books. If you happen to stumble upon one of them, bring it to me and I'll be eternally grateful. Nah, fuck off. Of course. Great, just bring me the books and I'll tell you if they're the ones I'm looking for. Okay, so we got a new quest for Jack. Here. Never learning too much. Jack has asked you to retrieve some self-improvement books for him. Bring him the books and he'll be eternally grateful. Okay, one about intimidation or kicking, one about persuasion or seduction, a book about stealing or hacking, a book about lockpicking or bribing. Okay, cool. Nice. Anything else? No. Screw you, Jack. I'm off. Oh, newspaper. Carnival of Death. Gruesome remains found in the Santa Monica Pier. Interesting. Maybe I should look into it. Yeah, maybe. It's a plant. Very sad decoration. There's something shiny buried in the dirt. How do we get the thing out of the dirt? Can we use something to get whatever that is out of the dirt? Something shiny buried into the dirt. How do I get it? Oh, you really scared me with that face. Okay. It's my new anti-aging treatment. I think it's working backwards. Okay, sure. Move along, please. There's nothing to see here. Okay. Good evening, officer. Good evening, sir. Someone's sleepy. Okay, well, what's going on? I'm not allowed to discuss the details of the ongoing investigation. Okay, tell me something about Santa Monica. This city is amazing. Everything is open all night. Hey, Chunk, what was the name of the place with the awesome burgers? Sunset Diner. Yeah, that's the place. They have the best burgers in the whole Bay Area. You should pay them a visit. They're at the end of 2nd Street. Okay, how long is this investigation going to take? Don't know. We're only following orders, sir. You seem tired. Can I help you? Yes. I must admit I'm a bit sleepy. I could use something to keep me up all night. Okay, another new quest. See you later. Okay, so we've got a third quest now. Bring something to wake up Carter. I'm guessing coffee or something. And there's a question mark on me. I haven't unlocked that yet. Do you want some blood? That way. Chunk. Sweet mother of mercy, you're horrifying. The things I do for method acting. You must have some intense allergies. Move along, sir. There's nothing to see here. Good evening. Good evening, sir. How may I help you? What's going on? I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not allowed to discuss the details of the ongoing investigation. Is that his stomach rumbling? How long is this going to take? I don't really know. We're only following orders. But we've been here since lunchtime and my belly is beginning to growl. What was that sound? I didn't hear anything. Didn't you hear it? It sounded just like a stomach growl. Maybe it was an EVP. Can I bring you something to eat? Oh, that'd be delightful. Growl. Okay, fine. Tell you about Santa Monica. What can I tell you about this beautiful city? There's so much to do. Have you been to Santa Monica Beach yet? You can get through the stairs of the parking garage. It's so romantic. Okay, fine. Bye. So we need to get him some food. Ah, that's the other goal. Okay, to serve and to protect. I like that we're getting so many things to do already. A set of mailboxes. Mine is empty. Fine, let's head out. Whoa! Look at this! Oh, this is really cool! I wasn't expecting like a whole street thing going on. Fire hydrant? The fire hydrant is broken. I can't fix this with my bare hands. Okay, we have... No, we don't have any... Can we glue it? Can't use that. No, it's worth a try. God, we've got loads of people, a dog. Oh man, this is really cool. I don't know how long this is, whether it's like... Surely it's not the whole Vampire The Masquerade Bloodlines game. Just like a demake of the whole game, I wouldn't have thought. Oh my goodness, you startled me. Yeah, just a side effect of my new night cream. Sorry, you just caught me off guard. Excuse me, are you the so-called black market peddler? Do I look like a drug dealer? Well, yes, in a certain way, I suppose. I've been waiting here for hours and the so-called peddler is not showing up. My name's Jimmy Johnson, attorney at law. Okay, tell me about yourself. We're in the middle of the night. Maybe it's not a good time to trade life stories. Tell me about Santa Monica. This city is amazing. Everything is open all night long, even the bail bonds. You should pay them a visit. They're at the start of the 2nd Street. Say hi to Arthur Kilpatrick on my behalf. Yeah, we'll do that. You, hi dog. Bark, bark, bark. There's a big St. Bernard blocking the entrance to the Santa Monica Suites. Ah, so that's the suites. Poor, you seem like a good St. Bernard. Any news from the Alps? Strong prejudice in the dog community about vampires. What am I doing talking to a dog? Poor? Bark, bark, bark. Is that angry bark? Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Okay, can we give him anything? I don't think he's going to want any of these things. So we're going to need a way past him. Okay, we've got another one. Find a way to release the dog. Ah, the leash. Can we untie it? The leash is tightly tied to the street light. I can't cut it with my bare hands, so we're going to need something sharp. Which it doesn't look like we have. What's all this? Homeless Doug? Claire? Damn, you really gave me a fright. No, I just got into a fight. You should see the other guy. I love these. I've heard some weird stuff, but I'm not sure about this one. Good night, honey. Looking for a date? Sure, how much? Nah, I'm not really interested. Alright, I'll be here in case you change your mind. Fine. Well, we're not going to change our mind because we've got things to do, you know? Mr. D. Wow, that face is unforgettable. Okay. Just getting into character for my new job as a haunted house tour guide. I must be seeing things. Good evening. What is this place? Santa Monica? No, I mean, what is this particular place? Main Street. Okay, I give up. What's the name of the building behind you? Galerie Noire. Are you happy now? Yes. Not a man of many words, are you? Nope. I mean, I can respect that. Can I enter the gallery? No. Why are you here? It's a private event. Only for the rich and famous. You're not either of those. Alright, well, screw you, buddy. Can we go out of town? We can't. Okay, let's head this way. Anything else we can interact with? Homeless Doug, how's it going, buddy? Holy macaroni, is that your face? I've got a rare skin condition. Got it, whatever. Spare some change. Stink of rotten tuna. Yeah, why not? No rush here. My name's Doug, by the way. But everyone calls me Homeless Doug because of apparent reasons. There's a lot of stuff in your cart. Do you really need all those things? Look at me, I don't need much, but I enjoy art and I'm working on a new project for the Noir Gallery. It's called cumulative art. It represents the emptiness of the modern world. Is there anything you need? Now that you mention it, I've been looking for 3 particular pieces that I can't find. Russian vodka bottles. They represent the end of the Cold War and the triumph of capitalism. Okay. How did you end up living in the street? You know, there's always a tragic story. Mine involves hookers and casinos. Oh, I enjoyed my 5 seconds of fame. Your art project seems like a good excuse to get free booze. Free booze? You have no idea what you're talking about. It's a meaningful piece of art. And I'm a homeless person. I don't need excuses to drink vodka. Fine. So we need to find him vodka bottles now. 3 bottles of vodka. Fine. We can do that. We've got 5 quests all of a sudden. We're like swimming in quests. I love it. So we've got the pawn shop and we've got the hospital. Okay, what's going on in here? Dress. Old TVs. Clock. Big scissors. Miss Webster. Holy moly! That face is something else! There was a fire in my apartment. I got out, but I'm not unscathed. You must have intense allergies. Yes. Do you need help? Oh no, I'm just browsing, son. Don't worry, I can manage myself, thank you. What are you doing in a place like this? Oh, I'm just browsing. This convenience store and the whole city, they were very different in my times. But don't worry, son. I can manage myself. How was Santa Monica different in your times? The city was cleaner and quieter. You could walk the streets peacefully. Now it's all noise and pollution. Even this store is almost unrecognisable. Where's Mr. Huggle? I may need his assistance. Okay, bye. Goodbye, dear. Okay, can we get these scissors, please? This big pair of metallic scissors. Alright. Trip. Oh my gosh, you startled me. It's part of my new skincare routine. Alright, I'll go with it. Welcome to Trip's Pawn Shop. My name is Trip. You're buying or selling? What is this place? This is Trip's Pawn Shop, a place to trade things for cash. Are you new in town or something? Yeah, sort of. Welcome to Santa Monica. Give me the big scissors. Yeah, sure. The first is on the house. They are a bit rusty, but they're still great for cutting your toenails. Jeez, so it's on the house, but they're rusty. Oh no, it says they're really sharp. Okay, well, fine. There we go. Let's see if we can use it on this leash. Maybe they will be rusty, I don't know. Hey doggy, you're free! Oh crap, the dog's not going anywhere without an incentive. Alright, so we're going to need to find some way of luring him away, probably with some food or something, but we are just about out of time, so I'm going to leave a link for you to go and play this in the description below. It's completely free, this game, so I would say go and play it for yourself, play the rest of it, give it a try. I really like it, I think it's a great demake. Reminds me of what I saw from Clay's playthrough of the actual game, but I like the point and click adventure version of it. I think it's really nice. There's lots of little quests to do. I think it could be a really fun little game. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadim, Paulione, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCon555, Chrissy, Paul James, and Zolties, and I'll see you next time.